Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Great chance! And that really is so impressive. So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's forced to go back. Steaming on. There's the shot! And that's a good finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to every...
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business. Doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter.
Real chance! Off the post. Norway have scored 2 quick goals here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Shooting chance! He has found a way through. Now who's going to be first to this? Berger. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Decent chance! Oh, that's fabulous! About as smooth as it gets. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He'll try from distance! Well taken goal. And they're threatening to fly away here.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
How many? Just how many? Norway are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Østegard. That's a good foray he's making. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. He's found a way through. In it comes. Getting up there! And he's stuck it away. They are purring, truly purring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 9.
And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Norway have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. So the action resumes. Foot in. Opts for safety. That's really well cleared. This is a promising build-up. He's going for goal! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! No, that's just wide.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
He's in one-on-one. Chance, surely! Oh, it's fallen loose again! And it's in! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Number 11, Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland. Erling Haaland.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
52,044.
Driving on and making good progress. He is through here. Takes a shot. Sensational from Haaland. Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Haaland, an individual who's prepared to shoot any time, any place. Haaland. Haaland! And a neat finish. And he is just ripping it up.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming?
And the finish! Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Haaland. Big chance! Well, that pass isn't the best. Haaland is having the time of his life here. Oh, that's nice. He's having a shot! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Yeah, that was a fantastic run, and it showed how brilliantly energetic he is. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
They've played it short. He's in a great position here. And now they can spring out of defence. The ball has bounced loose now. Chance! It's a loose ball.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Haaland. Haaland charging forward, the ball at his feet. And a chance! Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And it's been taken short. He's on it, chance for a shot! And one more try! And no mistake. They are getting horrible. And time is up. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with... So bring it on, fresh, fervent, fevered, how it always was and how it always will be. Feel it, this is where it starts. Whatever your ambitions, a good beginning is the perfect way to get things underway. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
So Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Bruno Fernandes is one of the truly outstanding midfielders. He's someone I see as being arguably the best of the crop in the current generation of box-to-box playmakers. I really like his direct style, both on and off the ball.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Eto'o. Eto'o making good progress on the right-hand side. Eto'o. Quick look, then plays it in. Aldero claims it, safe hands. Hazard, and here's Ibrahimovic. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Ibrahimovic. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now that is commitment to the cause. Israel with the corner, they're first. Played out towards the right wing. Hazard. Indonesia are looking to go forward now. And here's Ibrahimovic. So it is still 0-0. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, good read. High. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Ibrahimovic. Cruyff! It's hit the upright. High. Walsh. Pelopessi. Reinders. Ibrahimovic. Bruno Fernandes. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rafael Varane. And Mateus. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Pelupesi. Hilgers. Verdonk. Oret Manguan. Now, can they get him away? Verdonk. That's a good foray he's making. Eto'o. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. Cruyff! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Varane spots it and intercepts. Roberto Carlos. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Romani. Reinders. Oh, now he can run away with it. It's come to nothing. Eto'o. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Cruyff. Oh, that's a key interception. Pelupesi. And a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart. He is through here. Varane. And here's Cruyff.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pelupesi. Verdonk. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. So, a temporary halt to the action. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0.
Everyone, please welcome to the field our players. Substitution for Israel, number 6.
Down to business again.
Number
Israel
3,
clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Coming on the field,
Azar, the
number 9,
magician-in-chief,
Messi.
his feet twinkling.
Number 4, Xavi.
Israel
Number
different to some
19,
extent this half.
Bonucci.
Details
Number
of the changes to
11,
come soon.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change...
There's the shot! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Oret Manguan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Bonucci is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Romani.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Over to the right flank. Aimed beyond the defence. Reinders is wide and looking to get onto this. Oh, what has happened? Shoots! Mateus. Well, they continue each to cancel the other out. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And Mateus. Messi. High. Oret Manguan. High.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
It's Ibrahimovic! And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Xavi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Haaland finds himself offside. Well, no goals, but certainly no shortage of action.
Yes, and it's been far from uneventful. We've had a healthy amount of attempts at goal from both teams.
He leaps for it! And that's a good finish. They've done it! Finally, they've broken through. A really thumping header. Absolutely crashes it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. If the defence let themselves down by not picking him up, I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Cannavaro pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Mateus, never out of the action for very long. And he is deftly away. Shot could be on. Now can he find shapes to shoot? And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour.
Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. And here's Haaland. Messi. Played out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And they can counter here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. He's got away. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. Israel can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
The ball goes in.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Indonesia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case. They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played, well played. And he's managed to get free. Incoming to towering header. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Israel still ahead by the game's only goal. That has not gone well. Messi. Israel moments now away from seeing this one out. Looking to play him in.
Israel really wanted that 2-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Pelopessi. Some good work on the right flank here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Tries to cross. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Rafael Varane.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
4 added minutes on the board. It's a pretty loose pass. High. Mateus. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Out towards the flank. Hazard. And Mateus. And it's Xavi. Oh, that's superb. And the referee brings it to a close. Israel have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically. Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. We're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who need to drop into position and cover the spaces.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes.
Rafael Varane is someone I've always liked a lot for his incredible discipline and intelligence, Peter. So often having to play a covering role for a more aggressive partner, he really has made that style his own.
And he shoots! And he should have made them pay.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
That has not gone well.
Cruyff really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Foot in. Tries to play it through. And this is Cruyff. He's going for goal! Oh, that was no routine save.
Cruyff really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Israel with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. There's the shot! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Israel have taken the lead.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Now that looks a decent ball. Looks a promising position. Muscular approach does pay off here. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. It's a really well-measured ball. He's picked his way through. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
Azar venturing down the left. He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting.
Chile really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Roberto Carlos. And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Baresi. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's trying to skip past his man. And it's Varane. Mateus, given the lift of his goal. Israel are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Bruno Fernandes. Passing is crisp and sharp. Mateus. It's Roberto Carlos. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And here's Ibrahimovic. Mateus cuts it out. Ibrahimovic. Eto'o. He's shifting through the gears here. Aimed at the far side. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Israel come in leading by just the odd goal.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Israel with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0. The second half is up and running.
Israel can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Cannavaro. That's a really buccaneering run he's making. And that's a good intervention. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Looking for options for movement. And he's managed to get free. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Well, that pretty much works out as a gift due to the space he was afforded in the box.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Chile really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. And the counter is on. Oh, good ball! Oh, the keeper's done wonderfully well there.
Listen, in those situations, he always looks as if he's in control. He never seems to get flustered. Exemplary.
Israel can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's worked it through. Shoots! On the play, and it is a goal kick. Cruyff. Oh, good read. This is good pressing, they're not short on bodies. Mateus, good driving run. Real chance! Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And this is Hazard. Chile are looking to go forward now. And here's Ibrahimovic. Israel do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And this is Messi. And Messi! Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! About as smooth as it gets. And again they hit the front. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
he's been caught on it here.
Cambio en Chile. Número
Well,
19.
number 3 coming up.
Entrará al campo. Número 2.
Cruyff plays it short. Chance for a shot! And it's hoisted clear. He's having a pop! And that would have been game, set and match.
Xavi has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Cruyff goes short. Decent chance! Played into the terrific effort! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Messi really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
He has found the way through. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Chance to deliver.
When it's delivered early like that, defenders just can't get themselves set.
Israel are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's fabulous. Takes aim and crosses. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Eto'o. Eto'o. He is through here. Eto'o stood his ground strongly. And that should get the job done.
Israel nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's having a shot! And yes, it's there! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. Oh, high-quality goal, lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
Eto'o has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
Yeah, and the whole stadium knew that was coming, apart from him, it seems.
Oh, what a ball! That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, nicely intercepted. Knocks it into space. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Well, that is one way to stop him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Israel are down to 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
He's a sharp little ball here. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Cannavaro did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Oh, quality save! Messi. Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. Now it's Eto'o.
That was lovely, that.
He's got away. He slings it in. That's that, the end. Israel can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfect. Well, this is just joyous. The perfect backdrop as both sides look to clear the first hurdle. Supporters here in terrific numbers. So will they be going back happy at the end of 90 minutes? Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So straight into the action. Cannavaro making his 300... and he shoots! And for a moment, time stood still. DiMarco getting forward. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep, looking for the far post.
That was well seen.
Tries from distance. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Yeah, it seemed the right range, and I guess it was worth a try.
White drives forward on the overlap. White. Oh, such a clever touch. It's a good-looking delivery. Now it's Del Piero. And they can counter here. Oh, it's great defensive work. It doesn't take too much. Oh, he's on his own! He's having a shot! Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes, so we're seeing some conservatism here.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for options for movement. England have it. Goes for goal! Oh, he's just got under that.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Now it's Inzaghi. Oh, good spread. That's a nicely shaped ball. Saka. Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
He won't be happy with that one. DiMarco. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. And the shot! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Out for a throw.
England definitely like their pressing from the front.
Yeah, it's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to...
Oh, good climb! Harmlessly behind. Rice. Robson. Robson has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Tries to pass it through. No, that's been intercepted.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Robson. Rice. No way through. DiMarco. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Pretty robust defending.
Goes long and straight. That has been cut short. And it's Albertini. And this is Del Piero. Beckham. Robson. Now he's got space here. Bonucci cuts out the pass. And this is Del Piero. Now it's DiMarco. That is lovely. Nice looking ball. Well read, nice interception. And here's Del Piero. DiMarco. He's picked his way through, delivers with... Gets his head on it!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
De Rossi gathers from the goal kick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Italy with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, good effort! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And here's Del Piero. Di Marco has it out wide and in space. Robson. And the referee has blown for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we reached the halfway point.
Italy really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it and eventually they'll get a break.
So it's simmered along nicely for 45 minutes, but still no goals. It is 0-0 at half-time.
Substitution for England, number 11. Scores.
So off we go again.
Coming on to replace him is
Italy have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. That's a nicely shaped ball. He's got away. Filippo Inzaghi plays it in. And he's taking no chances there. Back where it came from. Now it's Del Piero. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede.
Del Piero! Alessandro Del Piero! Another ice-cool goal!
I kind of had a feeling it was going to be him, Peter. He's one of those players who has a natural knack of reading the tide of a game, and he knew it was his time to make his mark. Sensational.
Well, that was wonderful in every regard. Vision, concept, and considerable accuracy.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
So far, so good, Peter, but they need to start thinking of the next one now. Take this momentum and force the issue even more.
And this is Kane. Rashford. Rashford with the cross.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Some resolute defending there.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
And he was quick to react.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He leaps for it! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
A terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Nicely weighted ball. White is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Your impression so far, Jim?
There's a lot of football still to be played, Peter, so ideally they need to maintain an attacking endeavour. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Beckham. Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Oh, what's he done? And this is Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball.
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Buffon gets it away. Just about up to 75 minutes. White
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here. England really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period, and the score is 1-0. Albertini pinches it off him. Now it's Kane. England do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Del Piero. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Knocks it out wide. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Not the most convincing of passes. Nicely spread. Has to go back here. Now it's Kane. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Inzaghi. Ambitious ball here. Now it's Rashford. Oh, that's fabulous.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rice. And here's Kane. Bonucci gets it clear. Adams. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Pirlo. Now it's DiMarco. He is through here. They're urging him to shoot. That is a crunching tackle. No foul, says the referee. And that's that.
Just a quick
Italy
announcement, it is
can
now time
celebrate
for our
now.
special
They
lottery.
have
Please grab
exactly
the
what
tickets
they
you're given when
craved.
you're walking through the gate.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. So much talk about full-backs these days, whether they're wingers and offensive or good defenders. Zambrotta seems to tick all the boxes.
Well, I just like to refer to him as the complete package.
Shoots! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like...
Real chance! And a neat finish! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. Shot a goal! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
A case now of complete control.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Can he get on the end of this? He has a look up. Oh, good effort! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Vinicius Junior, Neymar, he has found the way through. Oh, right place, right time. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And he was quick to react. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. No, that's been intercepted. Tries to pass it through. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior unable to make it happen for all his good intention. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. Yellow or red? It is red. Italy are down to 10 men. He'll fancy himself from here. This then an ideal chance to cut the deficit. And the shot! Del Piero. He's going to be disappointed with that. Pass somewhat off target. Belletti. Esteval finding himself in space. That has not gone well. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to play it through. Now, what about a counter-attack? He's found a way through. Inzaghi. Filippo Inzaghi. He leaps for it. He's got a goal. They are playing them off the park. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and read it perfectly.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
This is wonderful front-footed football.
And the finish! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this. Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Filippo Inzaghi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And the shot! And it's in! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Brazil are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil still making a fight of this. Oh, good climb! And that's wide.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Cannavaro. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Now it's Inzaghi, over to the right flank. Filippo Inzaghi. He's having a shot! Belletti. And here's Del Piero. Neymar. And it's Inzaghi. And this is Del Piero. And Del Piero! Beraldo. Belletti.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Del Piero! That has ended up in... And Del Piero! Oh, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
They've played it short. Vinicius Junior. Cannavaro calmly anticipates. Del Piero! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Italy have done well to this point. At times I find myself struggling to work out just who's down to 10. That's testament to how adaptable they've been. I think if they can keep playing like this, Peter, it might just hold out.
Italy are dishing out a mauling here then. It's only half-time, but the game looks sewn up already. Away we go again.
Belletti.
Linton. Now it's Bebeto. Now it's Del Piero. It's a pretty loose pass. Esteval. Now it's Del Piero. He's picked his way through. Now the ball in. Lucas Perry claims it without any fuss. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. Shot, surely! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, we expected better, and so did he. And here's Neymar. Couldn't squeeze it through. Italy do have a chance to counter here. Brazil needed that. They really needed it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Del Piero. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's managed to get free. Esteval. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Belletti.
Great vision.
That's positional gold. The utilisation of space.
That is a brilliant interception. Pirlo, a player who's... It's Neymar! Oh, impressive strike. Beraldo. Esteval. He's on it. Can he get away? DiMarco. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar. Tries one from range. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, denied at the last.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
Brazil have their second corner now. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that's well spotted. That has been cut short. Now it's Del Piero. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, that's fabulous. And he's in on goal. Terrific effort. And yes, it's there! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Pinches it off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Sostituzione per l'Italia. Numero 9, Filippo Inzaghi. Numero 4, numero
It's a
18,
good-looking delivery.
numero 21, Pirlo.
It is a corner, good chance.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 32.
It's their
il
second
numero
corner of the
23,
game.
Il numero 8.
Donadoni
il numero
plays it
20,
short.
Il numero 33.
That was very necessary. Brazil have the chance to go the other way. It's Bebeto. He's got away. Barella makes the interception. Out for a throw. And it's Joelinton. He'll try from distance! Vieri. Joelinton goes for goal! Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And this is Vieri. That's a little off target. Aims beyond the defence. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's definitely onside.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Serginho. That's been cut out, well played. Threads one in. Vieri. Can he finish? Joelinton. It's Vinicius Junior.
Keane really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And this is Vieri. Donadoni.
Il quarto uomo indica 4
Ball has
minuti di
bounced
recupero.
loose now. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. He won't be happy with that one. And here's Keane. And he's quick to snatch it back. Keane! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Attenzione, un cambio.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Serginho can get it clear. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bebeto, who does have an assist to his name. Barella. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. Albertini making his 200th appearance today. I guess that's the most significant team news.
Yeah, and he's proven himself to be quite a player in the last 199, Peter. Flexible, adaptable, showing a real tactical aptitude, and number 200 should be no different.
Oh, what a mistake! It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
Del Piero really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Pirlo with the short one. Chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Italy really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And this is the big chance! Lino tries to clear. Brazil are looking to go forward now. And here's Inzaghi. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Italy have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, that's really...
Can he finish? And it's in! Two! And we've barely begun here. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go on.
And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Turns back here, probably the best option. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, I think when it comes to reading the game, you're not going to do much better than company. It's a game of anticipation which dictates your positional play, and he gets it spot on time and time again.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And here's Yamal. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
Donnarumma gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And here's Ibrahimovic. Messi! It's loose. Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! Had a swing, but it wasn't to be.
Listen, I'm not sure he had to go at that first time, but at least he showed some good confidence. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Real chance! Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
The keeper might have been a little unsighted. He seemed awfully late in reacting to that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Quarter of an hour played. Well, that's a good run down the left. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he lines up a cross. Tries to get it clear. Azar driving forwards. And here comes the corner. Well, the first goal came from this. Mateus plays it short. Chance, surely! And he's stuck it away. And that brings up the century. Goal number 100 for one very special player. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Israel are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Xavi, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. Israel have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And this is Cruyff. Now it's Azar.
That's good play from him.
He's got away. And it's played in. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they're threatening to fly away here. Certain, searing and imperious.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Cristiano Ronaldo tries a shot! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. There's the header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Vinicius Junior is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Yamal has it out wide and in space. Mateus tries from distance. Mbappe. No, he refuses to take the bait. And here's Bale. He's played it back. And here's Vinicius Junior. And he's got away from him. He's free, he has got space. Valverde did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing. Takes a shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, nice touch. Bale showing good feet. It's Bale! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He's on it, can he get away? Mateus! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Mateus probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Mateus goes short. Shoots! And how did he not make it 4?
Oh, it was a brilliant touch to set himself up. Just a shame that the finish let him down.
And it's been taken short. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Opts to play it back. Oh, he's having a go! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And it's Xavi. Circle! It's bounced back off the post. And that is well cleared. And this is Bale. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Haaland is on to... Oh, shooting chance! It's run loose. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And he's managed to get rid. Oh, that's close, and that will be the last of it. It's half-time. Well, who would have thought it? A huge chasm between the two teams already, and it might grow even wider in this second half.
Israel absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Israel clearly the superior force halfway through this contest. They lead 3-0. And we are back on the way. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Bale. It's Bale! And somehow he kept it out. They're up to 5 corners now. They've played it short. And this is Xavi. Can he finish? It's in! This day becomes absolutely perfect. Utterly ideal. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Israel are having a ball here. And here's Mbappe. Great vision. And this is Ronaldo. Mateus. Now it's Haaland. Rummenigge. He's picked his way through. Distributed tidily. This looks promising. Nicely spread.
Israel are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Lofted in. Buffon claims it. Safe hands. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He's dealt with that really well. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Now, this could be a chance. That's going wide left. Now it's Bale. Rummenigge. Now it's Yamal. Very nicely done. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Van Dijk gets it away. And here's Haaland. It's anyone's ball now. He's going for goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Mateus with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Bale, Yamal, Mbappe, Xavi gets a foot in here. Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? In he goes again! And it's in! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Well, it's a goal test, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
El dorsal 24.
Israel are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Mbappe is in a really good position out wide. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk gets over and intercepts. That's a good ball out wide. Cross to the back post. He's rising! Oh, what a be quick. Oh, he's been caught napping. Into the last quarter of an hour. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He has found the way through.
That's good defensive concentration.
Bale. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Look at the finish! And no mistake. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Marcó en el minuto 82 el dorsal 19.
So here comes the substitution. Raul coming on here as broadly expected.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
At least that has given their people something to smile about.
El dorsal 24.
He's having a shot! And he's following up! And that has faded wide.
Yeah, he came away empty-handed in the end, but it was wonderful movement.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Great ball, and he's in here. Yamal. Now it's Bale. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Yamal.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. He's having a pop. Oh, there was plenty on that. Yamal, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Now it's Haaland. That looks a cracking ball. Carreras. Valverde. Raul. And this is Ronaldo. And here's Mbappe. That'll be a throw. And this is Ronaldo. Big chance! And with that, the end. This is a side which is purring, picture perfect to win. They will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance. Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Los niños que estén interesados en echar una mano como recogepelotas pueden informarse en las oficinas del estadio.